here I am, Hammerfest Day 2 with Angel of Kings. How are you guys?
Fine, thanks. Brilliant.
Yeah, good. Are you playing later?
Last night.
Last night. I knew it was a late one. It was last night. How did it go?
Went brilliant, thank you. Really good.
Good.
Really enjoyed it. Great set. Crowd was superb.
Excellent. So, were you nervous before you went on, or because being the first night?
I think it's more apprehension than being nervous or frightened in any way. You've got so many things to think about, so many things you're concerned about that might go wrong.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of that. Once you get into the first song, though, it tends to just
I think the nerves are leading up to the event. Once you're here and once you stand on the stage, it's a bit late for that. It's just you just want everyone to have a great time and hope that you can deliver.
And it was party night last night. There was a lot of pirates around.
There was a lot of pirates, an awful lot.
So you didn't decide to dress as
well, we didn't know. I wouldn't have ruled it out if I'd have known.
So tell me, what have you been up to lately? Before you came to Hammerfest, where were you before?
Well, the album was finished at the very end of October, and it came out on the day we played Firefest.
Yep.
After that, we took a couple of weeks off because we were all knackered, and then this year so far we've been rehearsing mostly for this and an ARFM charity show that we played. Was it February? So it's mostly been rehearsing so far this year. So we're only in March now, so we've got the rest of the year to think about.
Right. So have you got any other gigs lined up?
There's nothing booked. We've got some offers that came in before this, and some offers as a result of last night. So we need to give ourselves a little bit of time and think about some of those and see which are best suited to us.
That sounds excellent. Brilliant. And how can people get your album?
They can get it in a number of ways. They can go to AOR Heaven's website, they can get it off Amazon, they can go to Spotify, they can go to iTunes, they can go to those mostly, or they can come to a show and buy it direct from us.
You've got physical copies as well. That's excellent. And do you have a personal favourite on the album?
Well, my favourite is Ice Turns to Rain. To me, it's just great AOR melodic song. We've all got our different favourites, so which I think is a good indication of the album.
Yeah.
And the people that have been listening to it as well have been saying not just one standout song. People will like one song, another song, and a different song, which we really like. We're pleased about that because it shows that it's not just a one-trick pony. It's not just a one-song album. It's across the board.
We're trying to get a variety of styles going on the album as much as the sort of genre would allow. So different moods for different songs for different moods really. So sometimes one's a favourite and sometimes another is a favourite. But I think if we had to choose, then possibly I think mine and Tony's favourite would probably be Any Other Girl, perhaps.
Yeah, the opening song for me. I mean, I love all the others. Like Rob says, I like Ice Turns to Rain. I think it's a great, of the genre, it's a great AOR song. And it's not. I don't know, it's not a copy of any other type of song, it's just in that groove, But Any Other Girl, it's a great opening song for the album, sets the the tone of the album, and it's a great opening song to start with, playing live as well. It's brilliant.
And I guess you've all been in bands before.
Forever. Mostly this one though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Mostly this one twice.
And have you noticed how much the music industry has changed from when you first started out? How much have you found it? How much harder?
It's easier now. Well, not for me, for us. Well, probably for us personally, because in the old days we used to go to a studio, pay a small fortune to come out with a cassette tape, stick in an envelope to send to a label that never got opened. Now you record a song, put it on the internet, the whole world you can hear it. You don't need.
So you are using that as a tool.
Well, I think. I mean, we like other bands. We're a lot older now, but the young bands, I think it's great for the kids today. They don't have to go through that nonsense that we had to go through, but being ignored when all you want is a gig or to be listened to. Now, look, the young kids, they're talented, they go and write a great song, and they can do a video for it, put it on the internet.
And the fans can decide whether they like it. It's not just down to a record company to say whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, and it's a great way for bands like us to get together with the people who bought the album, with things like Facebook and the website and all those sorts of things. And we meet up at shows like this with people that we see, a few times regularly a year, whether it's one of our gigs or whether it's one of somebody else's. So from that respect, it's absolutely fantastic.
With the crash of some of the bigger companies and the way it's sort of imploded, DIY has sort of come back, do it yourself music and everything else, which reminds me sort of a bit like back to the punk era, where it was all do it yourself then. It's sort of like around in a circle.
I think the other thing is, we were maybe slightly unlucky or victims of, the result the first time of when, AOR became unpopular and grunge became popular, and a lot of good bands kind of got written off before they even got started. So for us, it's just a good chance to get stuff out there that people can hear and make their own mind up. At least it gets heard in the first instance. That's the important thing.
And it was good that it imploded, because when it was in the old days, it was just based on profit. They were businesses, these record companies, and they wanted profit at the end of it. It doesn't matter what type of music, whether it was good or bad. They had what they thought would sell the most, and so it took that away. Took the greed out of it now, because you can have all these young bands, they go and do it, and they're out there, and it's for, like Rob said, the fans decide now, the people that like music, rather than waiting for someone to say yay or nay.
The other good thing as well is it keeps you on your toes, because in the old days you could only buy albums that were out there to be bought, so you could only listen to that, whereas nowadays most bands have got the facility to record a fairly decent version of a demo, get it out on the internet, and everyone can listen to it, and we've got to keep up and compete with all those, so there's tons more music out there for people to listen to, easily available, and we've got to make sure that our stuff, as best as it can, stands up to that.
And the other thing in the music industry, it seems for the young bands, they have the lower level where they play local, then they go a bit further afield, then they get offered to go abroad and longer tours, and then try and then get to the next level where they get onto up to, let's say, your Iron Maiden, the big step. There seems to be a huge gap from anywhere getting here to sort of that level. Is there any way you can see this gap closing after a while?
No, because there's not any new. I don't think there's any new massive bands anymore. Like you said, it's Maiden, it's your Foo Fighters, your Bon Jovi, your U2s, that have been out for years. There's no one going that size anymore, is there? But I think a lot of them can make a living out of it, but I don't know. Or the ones that do go global are the ones that won bloody X Factor, things like that.
That's
manufactured
the thing,
stuff.
Isn't it? That's the thing. It's TV's killed the radio star. I think TV reality shows are killing some the live music scene.
And it's tough. We've noticed we've only done the 3 gigs, but it's so expensive, and you're not getting, quite rightly, if you're low on the bill, it's an opportunity for you as much as anything. But it's expensive. It's expensive to take a band of 6 of us and to pay for hotels, food, and
also to work around people's schedules of we're not 18 anymore. We've all got families and jobs and commitments, and a couple of the lads playing in other bands, and it's really, really difficult to plan ahead on any big scale because people have got other things that they need to do to pay the mortgage and etc. etc. So it does get quite difficult. One here and there is really a lot much easier to work for, but when you want to ramp it up to the next level, it does get pretty difficult. Especially when a lot of the good offers come fairly late in the day if someone drops out, or a band's decided to put together a little tour and they hold that back until the last minute, and then maybe they want to get local bands on in each of the places. You tend to get those offers fairly late in the day, and by then it may be impossible for us to actually fit a schedule around that, which has happened quite a few times last year.
That is a problem, and as also Iron Maiden and the other bands will not be here forever.
No.
So while the music industry higher up are concentrating on them, I feel they're not really looking forward to thinking as to what's going to be next. They're not nurturing bands anymore.
They're not investing, basically. They want quick return. There's no long-term investment.
And the bands that are now at that size, like you said, they're self-sufficient now. They've got millions of fans. They'll always sell that amount of albums. They'll always fill that arena. I don't think they've got the following now. So I think it's a minimal effort by the companies involved to keep Iron Maiden massive. You don't need to try and keep them massive. You don't need to spend a lot. They're massive, and they'll always be massive.
The hardest part for bands of our size is not in writing the songs that you consider to be good enough quality to put on an album. It's getting them out to a much wider audience to take you to that next level, and then that next level, and that next level. That is the hardest part, and probably will continue to be.
I always ask a random question.
Oh.
It's the zombie apocalypse. It's happening now. Who in the band would die first, and who would live?
I think I'm the oldest. So
we throw you under the bus?
Well, it's just on that score alone. I'm not exactly the healthiest liver either. That's my liver. That is my liver.
I think Baz would probably live longest. He's a big tough guy.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, Andy's pretty.
Andy's fast runner.
Andy does.
Can these zombies run fast or?
Triathlons.
Well, there's different types, isn't there? There's the slow ones, but we'll go with the slower ones for you, and then you do
just
get
for
ones
us. Just for us. I think it'd be me first. I might just give up the go.
I'd survive because you'd probably think I was one of them.
And what would be your weapon of choice you would use against them?
I don't think you can beat a submachine gun, really, can you? I mean, you're going to take out as many as you can in one go. Yeah. You wouldn't use a broom. What about you?
I'd go for charm.
I don't think it'd work.
Alright, I'm first to die then.
It don't work on anyone else.
How about you? What would you use?
Against a zombie?
Yeah.
I really don't.
It's something we've never really thought about.
We just weren't prepared for this.
That's why I'll throw a random one out there.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Caught us off guard.
Must try harder.
Some people have said they'd use their guitars, but then again, it depends how much you.
Oh no, I like my guitar too much.
You don't want to do
I wouldn't
that.
want any zombie blood on mine.
No? On what?
On my Les Paul.
Oh, right. Glad you finished that.
I'd use your guitar.
You could. Not worth anything, anyhow. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for giving me some of your time and
Pleasure.
looking at
Brilliant.
music generally, and I've really enjoyed it. And enjoy the rest of your day watching other bands. And
Thanks for
Appreciate it.
Thanks for inviting us.
Right, thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.